Nothing or no one is coming to save you. Now, I know that's a very bleak title, but this is actually a very positive video. And I'm going to tell you why. So I was just sitting here playing Minecraft, getting ready to make a video. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to make another video about how I'm feeling. Oh, I'm not feeling too good today, so it's going to be another negative video. But no, I decided against that. Because a lot of people have been saying my videos have been too negative. And I personally think my videos have been too negative too. So here's a really positive video. Or somewhat positive. No one is coming to save you. Absolutely nobody. And nothing will save you except for yourself. What do I mean by this? Well, I was just sitting here, and a thought I've always had is like, I just want a break from everything. I just want a break from all my emotions, all my thoughts, and to be able to come back, feel refreshed, and have all those thoughts out of my mind. You know, I wish that some magical thing would happen, and all my problems will be solved in an instant. Like, basically, that's what I was hoping for, in wishing for, like, a break, emotionally, mentally, from everything. Because it's impossible to give yourself a break from all your thoughts, all your emotions, without actually just thinking through them, or actually working through them, or facing them, you know? And it's impossible for you to actually get a respite from them unless you solve them yourself, or you figure out a way to resolve them. That's the same two things I just said. And that's something you have to always keep in mind, you know? No one is coming to save you. No therapy, no I don't know, motivational speech, no book or whatever routine will save you unless you want to save yourself, you know? And that's the reality of it. I too often hope for some, not person savior necessarily, but event savior to just come and drag me out of this two-year hole I've dug myself in. Not 2 year, 1.5 year. 1 year hole, I guess. This year was a horrible year, honestly, if you look back on it. If I had to rank it, it's probably one of the worst years of my life, I would say. Seriously. Maybe the worst year of my life. Actually, yeah. I would be so bold as to give it the worst year of my life. You know? And it's not because the people, like, I don't want people to watching this video to understand. It's not their fault at all. It's my fault, right? I think on paper, with the things I had, the experiences I had, the opportunities I've had, it should have been one of the best years of my life. But for some reason, it's shaped up to be one of the worst. And who's responsible? I'm not going to say fault, because I'm not going to try and blame myself too harshly. But whose responsibility is that? It's mine. And I can't just hope for some 6-month break and all my issues will go away. That's not going to happen. I got to face my issues. I got to face my thoughts and whatever sadnesses I have. And I can't just keep dwelling in them. I know I've made this video 10 million times. But what can I do? Except just keep trying to get myself to fight. You know? And that's the reality of it. I am so conceited half the time because I just want, it's not that I don't want things to change, you know? I want to be more positive. I want to be more like my old self again, you know? Obviously there are things I can't recover from my old self because I've grown so much, but I want to regain my positivity, my energy, my joy, my, you know, my zeal for social interaction, my, like, everything I liked about my past self. A lot of it I have lost and I want to regain it. But in order to do that, I can't just keep sitting here complaining about it, hoping that somehow I'll go to sleep, fall asleep, wake up 2 years in the past, and be able to recover my old self. Because that's not going to happen. And I know that, realistically. I know that logically. But being able to translate that into action is very difficult. I don't know if the actual reason is just because I mentally still have some hope somewhere that something magical is going to happen. I'm going to travel back in time. Honestly, partially it is. I think I now I'm saying this, I feel like I've made this exact video before. But that partially it is, you know, hoping that someday I'll just wake up and everything will be fine. But it's not like, if I want everything to be fine, I got to fix it. Now, how do I fix that? That's something I got to think about myself. and I don't really know how. You know, I do, but I'm too lazy to do it. I just don't got enough. I don't have enough commitment to do it a lot of the time, I think. And I know people say being happy should not be hard, and it's not a lot of times. But I don't know. Sometimes it just is. See, like, I always have these thoughts that it is my responsibility to be happy. It is my fault that I'm not happy. It is my like, I should do this, I should do that. But I just never consistently do it. I never consistently maintain a positive attitude. I always somehow fall back to it. And that is where maybe I should seek professional help in aiding me to do that. But at the end of the day, like, the core of it is the same. You cannot keep victimizing yourself for not being happy or blaming. Even if the blame is on yourself, you're still, like, being like, oh, boo-hoo, you know, how did I get myself into this situation? You're still saying, oh, I'm in this situation. When all you're doing is admitting the culprit is yourself, but you're still putting yourself in, like, oh my God, I'm in a crisis, you know. How to fix that? We'll see. But yeah, looking back on it, 2024 probably will go down as one of the worst years in my life, I think. Which is good. I mean, it wasn't that bad, which means all my other years must have been great, right? I can't be complaining. And yeah, I really can't. But hopefully 2025 is better. Woohoo. I haven't made any New Year's resolutions or anything like that. I should think of them. Or at least I should think of them before the semester starts, I think. Haha, I think. Okay, I'll go to sleep now. What is it supposed to teleport me? I forget. Oh my gosh. Where did I come from? What? No. Yeah, I'm still recording, sorry.